Welcome back for more Bug Fables. Last time, going through. These clouds are really cute, honestly, actually. Okay, no distractions. We started entering the Forsaken Lands, a place where berries grow short, and the enemies are, well, they're kind of cute so far. I don't know why everyone keeps thinking they're vicious, but I think they're kind of cute so far. Maybe in the loneliest places, really, the cuteness can shine. I don't think I consider that as, like... Okay, this time we're going to continue off exploring the Forsaken Lands because V has learned a new ability, Fly, and is finally able to use those wings of hers to carry Kabu, and just Kabu, because Leaf somehow could be able to fly all on his own for some reason. So, let us continue. Oh, I'm not gonna make it on my... I realize jumping down before holding B doesn't seem to work. I realize. Let's break this. I think you can tell that is the wrong path with this goddamn arrow on the ground. A little bit too obvious, but if we're going in line with this, like the story, it kind of makes sense. Blogs are trying to point arrows so they don't get lost. But I like how the first two are like, they're like just a... I didn't mean to go in there. I didn't mean to go in here. I like how they put arrows over like a mountain or like a gap. It's like, yeah, they're totally gonna know it's from there. Maybe they had bridges here before. There's that movement that they were talking about in the bio. Also, but this also feels good, being able to just fly across these gaps when we just couldn't before. And we didn't make that one. And then they all died! Why'd you spawn me there? Why'd you spawn me there of all places? Hang on, let me get to the end first. Okay. Oh, let's not... Maybe do that? You can't carry a Gabby for that long. Where's that theme coming from? What's my experience right now? 93 out of 27. It could be worth leveling up. That's a way back. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, this is definitely going to make us level up. And if not, I'm going to be so mad. I think I'm going to get rid of these guys very easily this way. Let's have you attack normally. And then let's give you a bubble shield to Kabu. I'm thinking I might get rid of that taunt. Oh wait, taunt is normally 2 anyway, isn't it, right? I said that it costs TP. I'm a dummy. It didn't change anything, did it? Ah, my mistakes. I can't live without them. There's those attacks. Poison and normal bubble. I don't know if the normal bubble can clear your status effects. Just like, there has been an item called Clear Bomb, a bomb that just actually gets rid of all the field status effects, but also doing damage to the enemy. It's a really nice idea, but I wonder, and I keep thinking that maybe some like clear bubbles from enemies do the same thing, but because you're not normally under a status effect, it doesn't happen. Might as well use secrets. No, actually don't. I need to save TP. Give a turn to Kabu and have just him attack. It seems more white than clear. Let's have that happen. Then everyone gets mad. Leaf. Fucking bombard them. Ice rain. You can finish off V5 damage with a single swing. Kabu coming in for the cleanup. And Chomu gets a little nice lunch. 10! Not enough. I wasted so much CP on that. I knew it! Let's use this. I'm glad this actually dropped. Okay, 10 TP. We're not completely screwed. Rock. Okay, well first I need to find out. Yep, that's an enemy. I can't handle seeing pumpkins anymore. A mushroom blocks this path. Very straight, but you can tell from the stripes that this is definitely a path we can take normally. We're stuck here. Please stop attacking us. Hang on. No! I meant to freeze! I don't meant to attack! It can buff itself? Oh god, it's very BD. Like, attack 2. Yeah, that's very buff. Defense up, charged up. Hope this can help. Yes, cool. I hope the God V doesn't get killed on this. She's the only one that can attack in the skies. Chomu. Yeah, that was his other thing. I knew that was gonna happen. So if you didn't know, this is the move. If there's no enemies on the field, no one else to cry towards, they will split off and send multiples. Kinda sucks, but hey, it's the bug Fables. Is that dead? No, it's not. Let me switch turns to V and hit one of the ones in the back because I wanted Chomu to. If I killed the big one, Chomu would have nothing to attack. Yeah, Chomu would have nothing to attack, and it did more damage to Cabo because he's wearing the favorite one, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Get rid of that. Hard change. 1, and Chomu back with a little snack. I was gonna make a joke like the snack that smiles back or something, but I didn't think of anything clever, like something related to Chomu be the one, you know, snacking on the others. Okay, thank you, that's what I wanted. Don't want to break that. Get on top of this, and then honestly, I didn't think what I'm doing. I know I need to make a stepping platform. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to make it a little higher. There we go. So we can get up here. No? Okay, you fell a little bit there. Can we not? Or wait, are you the platform? You're the platform you're supposed to jump off of. There you go. I swear I played this game before. Yeah, I swear I played this game before. Anything over here? I know you're an enemy. Yeah. Another squash! Thank you. I'm gonna eat that. We're hurting right now. Two almost dead. There's a rock here. God. I know what's coming up next, and I... Oops. Didn't mean to eat that. Didn't mean to press that. I could... How close am I? 18... Another fight would do it, but with everyone at low health, I don't know if it's worth... Okay, over here... It looks like a fake pumpkin, but it's the real one. Get rid of that. We need the stepping stone for something, and that something is this big arrow here. They were supposed to use it for something, and I believe... Oh, okay, yeah. You see the 3 pumpkins back there. Now I get it, now I get it, now I get it. I know it's been... It's also, I think, because I don't remember the, this part of the game as much as I do the other parts. Maybe because I remember the beginning parts of the game more than the later parts. Is that... Maybe that's a thing that's just a comment? Is this something like a lot of other people do also have a struggle on, where it's like... You remember the beginning of something rather than the end, because maybe the beginning had either a bigger impression or just you spent more time in the beginning. Like, I remember the beginning parts in some, like, free games just because, you know, I didn't buy them, so I would just play the demo, and that's what I remember most about it, because I played that for a lot longer. It's tempting. I definitely want to heal up. Only 5 for all that. Oh, like I say, all that for 5 experience points. That's why I'm getting more hesitant to go into a fight. But I'm so close now. It's just another 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 4. I don't know my math well. Witness it, my knights, the termite kingdom. It's just a big rock? Think of that big rock as their hive. It's more than close enough. We've just got to go north. With haste, but you cannot wait for us to complete our mission. That is a discovery, so be sure you read that. Otherwise, you're gonna have to come back here, which is not a big problem, but you know, it happens. Here is why I wanted to level up, because I know there was gonna be a fight here. Of course, there's always a healing crystal in front of that, but I at least wanted to get some level up so we can get some points in, but oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna step forward. What was that hideous screech? Just a cute monster. Let us deal with it. With a good old beatdown. Now, everyone, stand firm and proud, my knights. We are mere steps from our goal. Crush this insolent creature that dares defy our most sacred mission. Have no mercy. That works too. To battle. Damn, the Kungos are hard. This is the Primal Weevil. This must be the area's apex predator. What an incredibly fearsome monster. HP 72, defense 1, and of course, we only see one of them. We must keep an eye on when to block and stop it from calling reinforcements. Oh great, another reinforcements thing. Leaf, what do you have to say about this guy? It's vicious, hard to cast magic while keeping up with blocking. It seems to have lackeys nearby too. Let's freeze them up and deal with them later. Whoa! That's something like the Golden Settlement Weevil. It's huge! Gotta watch out for the feints and not get out before it calls for help. Oh, feints! I hate the feints because I know I'm really stupid and that kind of stuff, but whatever. Anyway, 72 HP, doesn't seem so bad. Let's do this. I'm gonna have Kabu in front for the first turn because then I realized I just put him in the back anyway because he's gonna taunt. On the fence, so you know what? I think that taunt's gonna come in very nicely towards the fence a little bit here. So we're gonna have to play that strat here. That is already strong. Kabu is low already. Whoops. Let's do a taunt. And let's have Bubba Shield Light. Is it cheating? Is it like considered cheating to just be like, yeah, let's just make his attacks do nothing? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, Trouble does 3 damage. No! I thought he was gonna like run down. I was ready to dodge anyway, and then it's just that big of a charge to nothing. But yeah, this guy goes hard. Hard. Let's go and start off with what do we want to do here? Could do a Royal Decree for a turn while we lay a big one at him. I don't want to spend too much on stuff here. I think Kabu, just regular taunt. Yeah. Alright, what I'm thinking here, I'm gonna do another shield. Actually, wait. Yay or nay? I'm gonna do a shield. Have that on Kabu. And then next turn. Yeah, okay, here we go. Give this to Leaf, and then we're gonna empower ourselves. Her or V? Which one do I want to do? Yeah, Leaf. Empower, because that's for 2 turns. Then next turn, I'll have another user do World Decree, and at the same time, use a donut or something, so we can recover some TP after we use Rain. So Kabu, go ahead and use up... You know what, let's do 6 TP because you also need the health. Very nice. V, use Royal Decree. That'll boost our defense up. There we go, and he can show that off. She just walks in, does a command, and there we go. Now, Ice Rain. Six. Oh, it's frozen! Chomu, I don't want you to attack. Make it waste of time. Okay. V, you don't have your charge anymore. What? Okay, guess that's not being a thing anymore. Let's restore a TP. Desperately need that to happen. For the next attack, at least. We have a boost in attack. Do we just want to straight up attack? Yeah. 3 damage and then freeze. Oh well. Kabu, you can just do a normal attack. We'll see what it can do next turn. We're fully healed. We're fine. I didn't mean to say nothing again. Dodge that. Very nice. I forgot that linked. I don't want to taunt. Oh, we should also show a fly drop. You know what? I'll show that. I'll show that in a bit. Let me attack the Leaf first. And now let's do fly drop. V will drop Kabu on an enemy, causing huge piercing damage. It has defense 1, so no better time to use this now. Spam B. A. 8 damage. 8 solid damage. Very nice. That goes fast. That goes a lot faster than I thought. I hesitate a lot. Let's have Kabu in the front so we can get some charges, probably. Let's just attack normally. It doesn't seem to have a last stand moment. You know the last stand moment when a boss is like, I'm about to die, and then it's like, by the way, I'm gonna have like an attack up for the rest of the mount and a defense up, and you can't do anything about it. Oh, and an extra turn. There it is. There's the 2 blocks. AA. And I think we're pretty much good to go here. Leaf, why don't you go ahead and reduce the defense for a bit. With that being said, that is game. Not a hard fight, honestly. A bit challenging here and there, yeah, but overall, not a big deal. Definitely just a wall to beat. And with that is finally a level up. Rank up once again. What do I want to do? I think I finally want to do teamwork points. Because I honestly don't think of any other medals I want to equip. And if I do want to equip some other medals, it will just take some rearranging some other stuff. Because some strategies require some medals and some don't. So honestly, I think I would like some more TP. Excellent work. The kingdom is within our reach, thanks to your efforts. No problem. Halt! Who goes there? A Primal Revel! The new radar is working as the professor hoped. You there, you defeated this beast? You have our thanks. As said before, no problem. You must be soldiers from the Termite Kingdom, or am I wrong? Cross, you're the Ant Queen! You dare tread our borders? Indeed, I bear grave news. Bugnaria and her kingdom are at risk of a great calamity. What do we do, boy? No one would cross these lands for a cruel joke. It's not for us to decide. Come on, what if it's really serious? It is, I beg of you. You must let us talk to your rulers. Kabu, you ought to let me do the negotiating. Oops, there's that cat who wanted to be a good old knight. Alright, at the very least, you saved us the trouble of capturing this beast. We'll meet you back at the gate after delivering the Weevil and informing the Royal Guard. Please wait for us there. You're taking it with you? Nothing shady, I assure you. Just some research. Right. Thanks for your concession. We'll meet you at the entrance. I do warn you, though, the king will not be happy to see you. Nor the queen. So, best of luck. That went well. As expected, the ants are still not welcome in the land. Such is our history. It will be okay. This matter concerns every Bugnarian. Just do your magic, Queen Diplomacy. Let's go. Is that glass? How weird. What's weird about glass? We've seen heaps of it. It's where it's placed in the area we're in. I don't know. It just feels like it's not natural. These lands turned out to be full of strange trinkets. I have to bring Neo sometime. Through there is the entrance to everything. Now, you could go on ahead, but if you do go on ahead, the queen will not be in your party anymore. So if you really want to use that royal decree so much, go back and fight some more enemies if you'd like. There's also probably some unique text that's only with the queen. And this is one I've been remembering for the longest time, just so I could show this off. Probably one of my favorite dialogues when it comes to at least the queen in this area, only when she's in your party. The termites live here? Really? Not the most inviting of entrances, that's for sure. Do not judge, my friends. Some of the most upstanding technology lays beneath this dome. You can be smart and look ugly, you know. That's not what I... The queen snickers. Showing that maybe the queen just likes V's humor a little bit sometimes. This is only done if she's in the party, of course. She does not snicker if she's not in the party. The same dialogue will be the same, but, you know, you won't get that interaction. Yeah, it's nothing she actually says, but it's a really nice character moment, and plus the dialogue I love too. V is just... V. You're here. Good. You're free to go in. But, Ant Queen, I suggest you go directly to the castle. It's straight ahead from the plaza. The less people see you, the less fuss there will be. I understand. We thank you once more. We had many years of peace. Don't make us regret letting you in. To treat a queen in that matter. Team Snakemouth, your job is complete. Thank you for your service. I hope you'll meet me at the table for the negotiations. See you there, Lisa. Yes, see you there. Did you really just call the Ant Queen Lisa? It's too informal. You two gotta learn to relax. Let's look around and catch up. Welcome to the Termite Kingdom. We'll be exploring a whole lot of it next time. Oh boy. You know that moment in games like Earthbound getting to Foresight for the first time, or like some RPG where you get to the big city, the big time? This is that feeling. I can't wait to show everything there is to do here. And everything to talk to, and everything to buy. There is a lot to do here. That's gonna feel like it's gonna be a side quest, but it is actually just a part of the world. Next time on Bug Fables, we'll be going through every nook and cranny of this place and see what the negotiations have to offer. See you guys across the termite dome. Termite hole. Is it the dome the correct term? Who knows? See you guys across the dome.